Have tens of thousands in attendance who've turned up today hoping to see their team ascend to the summit of the Betway Premiership for the first time in 5 years as they take on a Sekhukhune United side also eyeing top spot here at the Calabash this evening. Indication of how they've improved in that particular regard, but they come up against a Sekhukhune United side who have had no trouble in front of goal, been in goal for their opening 5 games and is in fact on the brink of a Chiefs clean sheet record, having broken a couple. To expand on those as the game goes on because they are very impressive records. Nasruddin Nabi in the dugout for the 3rd time this season, Chiefs over the course of his career. And we'll be looking for more, whilst Eric Tinkler hoping to mastermind another victory. He has an unbelievable record against Kaizer Chiefs of really getting the fans in, even for a midweek fixture such as this. It is a high-stakes encounter as we get underway. These sides meeting for the 9th time in the top flight, and many would reckon this is by far the most consequential of their previous meetings, although they did cross paths on the penultimate day round of fixtures in the previous campaign, which was a 1-1 draw, which didn't help either particularly much.
Fighting from the rear guard, and the challenge of course is, can the coach help them to be able to sustain this, because it's important for Kaizer Chiefs in the way that they've started and continue so.
Pulemori with a lovely little turn, getting the better of Matsimbi, but they've re-established control of the ball here. Sekhukhune United. That's a brilliant little flick header, and there's plenty of space here for Matsimbi, who rolls it across for Bradley Grobler. Who else? He's the first to breach the Kaizer Chiefs defense this season. A man who's made a habit of scoring against Amakosi over the years has done it again.
I could tell you straight away it's a mistake between McCarthy and the fullback, or that is Paseka. They both went for the same goal. We'll see it. And once they failed to win the ball, and then it all opened up on the left-hand side. Now look at this. They're both challenging for the same ball, and unfortunately they don't win it. And then from there, it's a straight run across with Grobler, who anticipated better than the rest of the defense. Was at hand to slide through. Brilliantly done. This is what they call transition play of the highest kind by Sekhukhune. But like I said, it started from just a poor decision.
22 overall in all games played since being in the South African top flight, having seen Peter Shalulile just recently overhaul Nomvete's overall record and move to 130 goals. So Grobler also closing in on that 129 mark, which for a very long time stood as the milestone in South African football. Since the 2016-17 season, and another clean sheet tonight would have seen them keep 7 successive for the first time since 2003-2004, when Brian Baloy and Ron Fernandez shared the goalkeeping obligations.
Beautifully done by Sekhukhune, closing all the passing passages, the pockets of spaces where the ball could be squeezed through. Defensively brilliant at the time.
Lilepo driving to the byline, puts the ball across, and it has been scrambled in. Well, it's made a dream start to life at Kaizer Chiefs. Flavio Silva is on the score sheet again.
That is a great sign of a sniper, in the way that he always finds himself in the box. The first goal that he scored for Kaizer Chiefs when he came in as a substitute, he scored it from being able to profit from, he makes a good run into the box. That's what he does. That's what a great striker does. Tabata initially does well to make the block, but he doesn't completely clean up, which is when Miguel gets the opportunity on the second bite. Good speed once again from Lepo, as he always does, coming from the wide left or right hand side of the attack. That is top quality, great anticipation.
Well, the man who was playing his football before being recruited by Kaizer Chiefs in Indonesia, of all places, has taken to South Africa's top flight like a duck to water, and he has played approximately 45 minutes now for Kaizer Chiefs and has already been on the score sheet twice. Excellently locates Lilepo, who's found Frosler. Reed Frosler has a go! And Tostan Tabata makes that initial save and then denies Serino on the follow-up. Last season and the 5 to begin this campaign. Now ball across, Tabata claims.
Let's get a few comments from out there and see what people think.
Oh, that is delightful from Mori. Turned in field here for Lilepo, who can shoot from range and does, and this time gets it all wrong. Yes, Machalwa. Still he continues on. He's clipped the ball into the area. It's just about kept alive. McCarthy scrapes it away. Falls here for Gaston Serino.
To thread that pass through. That's why, if you talk just about how many times has Silva got into the ball, not much. And he finds himself dropping a little bit too deep just to get involved.
There's Machalwa again, taking on Frosler. Oh, it's a lovely battle between those two, which Frosler this time succeeds in. Now given away by Lilepo for Ramala. Monare takes over. Oh! He's done it again! Bradley Grobler has restored Sekhukhune United's advantage.
Once again, ball given cheaply away in that build-up stage. This build-up stage I've been talking about, that Chiefs have failed to come out of their half successfully. And this one gets picked up, and Sekhukhune, but Grobler, in the way that he picked up with one leg and turned and sliced it home. Probably Peterson unsighted. Chiefs gets a hold of the ball. There. Wrong pass, which was meant for Mtetwa. Beauty. That is a beauty of a goal. On the 10. That's why I'm thinking the way Peterson dives, it's somebody that has seen the ball very late.
Well, Bradley Grobler scored his first ever goal against Chiefs all the way back in 2008 for Platinum Stars. In times they've met them. The last time Grobler featured in a game against Chiefs in which his team did not score, as Tabata gets gloves on that, was back in the 2012-13 season for Ajax. Ndlovu gets it from Lilepo. The cutback is good. Silva sets it for Frosler and then has a go himself. That's the corner. In the 2022-23 season, have they managed to win? Mube scoring in their away fixtures. Through goes Monare. Oh! He's got their third! What a wonderful goal for the birthday boy! As Sekhukhune United race into a 2-goal lead. Happy 36th.
There's a problem in the pressing in that middle, and also the defensive line being found on the front foot. If you can't close the man, the ball carrier, you got to be on the back foot, and that wasn't the case. Easy for Monare to run through the middle, through into the attacking phase with nobody. Now this will It's a clearance initially. What an easy flick. That is the point. Once again from Krobler. Nobody challenges him. They failed even when they challenged him. This time, nobody was even closer. And yet, you can't still cover. If you're not going to be there with him, then pull back so that you can at least expect a chance from the second ball. Excellent composure all the way.
Now, Kaizer Chiefs fans have forgotten this feeling. Bench for Sekhukhune United this evening, equalised on that particular day for Chiefs. Glover's been able to work it out to Lilepo, and then it's lifted in. Oh.
Well, be careful if you have to hit people hard. Sometimes you get hit hardest.
Mele pulls the trigger, denied at the near post, Spine Sabata.
It's a great save. Listen, this gets hits from some distance, but the players in front of him, I'm not sure just how much he saw of it. He's reacting.
Mele, it's another one.
It's now becoming a shooting practice.
Kaizer Chiefs try and make something happen on the edge of the area. Dushabalala, and it's out for a goal kick. I was mentioning Tabang Munare, 6 games into the season, he has his second goal. Frosler.
Too much recycling.
Vilakazi. They need to make something happen now. Lilepo. The flag is up.
There might have been a hint of a penalty call, but because he was offside already, that's not going to be considered. Now, yes.
The Peter Makaba Stadium. Nice take from Dushabalala. And a free kick for Chiefs.
Well, maybe.
Vilakazi. And it's over the target.
Idea. Got to do a bit on that.
And that sums it up for Kaizer Chiefs, the final moments of the game. A game that has seen Sekhukhune United emerge as 3-1 victors, and they head back to the top of the table. They leap above champions Mamelodi Sundowns. They are the first team to inflict defeat upon Kaizer Chiefs this season, and they themselves remain unbeaten in the Betway Premiership as Eric Tinkler's remarkable record against Amakosi continues.